Well. Good morning. Again. This scene would be very, very familiar to you by now. So, welcome again to Royce from Sweden. Welcome to my blog. It's a very simple one. It's a simple test for me if I could survive living in this part of Swedish Lapland. And that used to be a lake. Now it's frozen solid. No, not solid. It's about half a meter thick of ice. We're going to walk there once I'm not going to work. Okay, that's where I'm staying right now. Nice place, very cozy. Of course, it has heat. Today, join me again if you want to talk to me. If you have to ask anything, uh, feel free. A little bit tired, but it's okay. Been working in a hotel as a salad chef. I know it's very simple, but there's a science behind it again. So this is our little settlement here in Swedish Lapland. Those are a couple of other cabins that you could actually live there. But we got that one, number 15. Yes, number 15. So we're in Slagnos, Sweden. I know for English speaking people that sounds really odd, but it's not English. Okay, that's my neighbor's shed, and this is his little. Oh, who's that? Snowplow guy. So so far so good. Almost 30 days here in Lapland, and seem to be getting the hang of it. For darker skin, for darker skin people, we might have an issue with regards to vitamin D deficiency. The reason is that our melanin pigments are suffering because of the lack of sunlight. Okay, not to worry, because either we take vitamin D pills. What's that? Vitamin D pills, which is relatively cheap, or one of those tricks my friends told me is to drink milk, which also answers the need for vitamin D. Vitamin D is created by sunlight and sunlight reactions to the skin. So we are crossing the street. This is private land. This is part of we can call ranch in American style. We have our light again. And that's our settlement over there. And that's the road to civilization. And this is the road to the hotel. Okay, I'm still several hours away from starting my shift. I might go to the spa, to the sauna, so not being able to do that is a bummer. Okay, so for those who are interested in trying to live in places like this, not necessarily somewhere like in Alaska, in the Northern Territories, in Canada, more cars. Okay, I think there seem to be a lot of cars lately going to pass by. But wait, we need to stop because I might slip and fall to the road. or at least walk slowly as we let them pass. Okay, so that's another car over there, and then another car coming by, and another car maybe coming. Okay, so if some of you are wondering why I moved here or planning to move here, is because of a lot of things. First, I like this kind of weather. I like this kind of environment. I like the emptiness, if you could say that. The cost of living in some ways is cheaper. Like rent for homes are cheaper. Problem is the source of work during the off season will be very, very slim. So rent is small, rent is low, but the winter season, like this job, if I'm a local, if I'm not mistaken, I'll probably get a lower salary. I'm a seasonal worker who is based in Stockholm, and the hotel needs some extra staff, so extra skilled staff. Hello, Akiko. Hi. Is it right to say moshi moshi in Japanese? So I guess you're also familiar with this kind of, this looks like, it's not really Hokkaido. What's the northern island of Japan? Although we're higher in latitude, but probably the same look and feel. So I'm walking to my place of work, which is about 2 to 3 kilometers away. And even if I have a colleague who have a car who goes from there to our place, even at night, this is completely dark. I would rather walk because of, it really feels like. So hello, Akiko. Akiko from Japan. Welcome to Sweden. There's a lot of Japanese people who seem to like Sweden as well. And then I also know for a fact that there's a good number of Swedish people who are also in Japan. I saw once an NHK presenter, who is Swedish and speaks, from what I would probably gather, would be pretty good Nihongo. So what's the plan? Kiko, if you will, I don't know if this would be far different from the northern islands of Japan. Please let me know. Okay? This place is a very nice... I keep on hearing a car approaching. This would be a very nice, adventure. Plus it's cheaper, I guess. It's to rent a cabin for 1 month, it would cost you around 200 euros. So that would depend on the exchange rate in the future. But it's in other places like Norway or in Stockholm, that would be just like maybe 1 night or 2 nights in a hotel or Airbnb. So this is our resident snowplower guy who's also he's kind of grouchy, but you still have to wave as a sort of courtesy as well. Oh God, there's another car coming. They're driving fast. But these are professional drivers in most of, from what I gather. So, but then again, they have to see you to avoid you. So that's the main plan. Okay. I have to keep looking back because we don't want any surprises. The shoulder of the road is becoming, if you notice, the width of the road is getting steeper because I guess that guy is not really pushing the snow or plowing the snow on that direction further, making the road way too small. Okay. See the payloader over there. This is where we started our journey, and now we're quite far from them. Okay, so you would see a lot of road signs here that says private, because it is a private property. All of this land you see, it belongs to us, a company, or just one person. Never really ask, but most likely it's owned by one family. If my hunch is owned by one family, and this company has been buying almost all of the property around here as well to provide accommodations to guests and their employees as well. Look, that's a snowmobile track. Wonder where it went. Oh, that looks nice. See, that's another shed. I keep on seeing animal tracks, moose and reindeer, but they seem to hide, especially the moose. They seem to hide or shy away or avoid roads during the day because they know that they're like people. And the reindeers, I was told that during this part of the year, because it's very thick, the snow is very thick, and you know what reindeers eat are lichens, which is like a light grayish, not really a plant, but it's a type of, oh, see, there's an animal track over there, but that's really old now. You can see. So again, welcome to the blog. And like I said, I'm a little bit tired, but it's okay. I like working. It's also like a form of exercise. But the view around here takes away your tiredness, to be honest. Would it be nice if you have a not so small cottage or cabin? I like to play the piano, grand piano for that matter. Quite strong internet, you know. Of course, my computer rig, that would be nice. And of course, a car would be ideal. Not when I say a car, it should be at least 4x4 or well, all-wheel drive is not really like a very good system as well in this part, but you need a 4x4 here just to make sure all of your wheels get traction when it's moving, because rule in the snow, the heavier the car the better. Why? The heavier you are, the more traction you get, and the more traction then it means you have more control over your driving. If you're familiar with a smart car or that Fiat 500 or the Fiat 500 and some of the Japanese cars that are popularly known but cute, small vehicles, especially the 16-inch wheels or even smaller, are not really going to do well here, because you need grip. If you don't have grip, then you're going to end up in any of the sides of the road, and that would be a disaster. Here, your help, you're under the mercy. Wait. Ika Vekara. Nay, 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 nay. I'm a permanent Swedish resident here in Sweden. Although Norway is over there. So hey, hey, because from what I understood, if you can speak Svenska, and then you could also understand Norsk or that bokmal. So again, good morning. So for Ika or Eka, this would be a very normal sight for the both of us now. And welcome again. Ah, okay. So you speak, I'm not prata svenska lite, okay? So it's very hard to how to say that. Well, there's a car. I'll try to avoid filming them because they're not really friendly, privacy stuff anyway. But all of these things is fair game. It's amazing that the birds here are, some of the birds are still here because the humans were feeding them. Oh wait, there's a cat house over there. There's a nice cat that lives in this house. But it's probably too cold for it to go out. So again, welcome to the blog. My name is Royce, and you have been joining me for the past several times now as I try to find out if I have what it takes to live in a place like this. And I'm happy to tell you we have reached 1/3 of our goal. Yes! What? Aha. Aha, you're for Burkina Faso. I see. Well, this is very new for us. Well, relatively new for us. But like I said, it's okay, just making sure. That car is not supposed to be here, but who cares? Okay, so well, I'm from Stockholm. Been living in Europe since 1996, and I started in Ireland, lived in the UK, tried to live in Norway as well, Oslo, tried, of course, lived in Luxembourg, Germany, of course, and what else? Italy, worked in Switzerland. There are cars again coming, and it's a truck. Oh my God! Look, a bunch of cars again. Okay, but hi guys. Hey, how do you say that? Elif. Hi. Good afternoon. Well, not really good afternoon. Good brunch already. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's already about 10 o'clock here. Oh God. So okay. My light system seems to be working because everybody's way to the left. Well, this one. Okay. And there's another giant truck with something inside. Yes. Okay, these trucks are all from Germany. Okay, because an entire group have bought the entire season to stay here. So they have been doing all of this like things. And then look at my neighborhood. So Elif, hi. Oh, thank you for asking. I am in good spirits, although my body is really aching because I've been working hard. Because this is a seasonal job, and for those who are not familiar with seasonal job, hotels or companies or whatever, they hire people when they're short of it, and you try to earn as much as you can during this season so you don't have to work for the entire year. That would be like the general plan. It's the not to work uh, for the entire year. So like I said, we try not to what to call this, uh, miss any job opportunities here. I work as a chef, well, assistant chef, hopefully like a salad chef. There is a position like so. Wait. El Duderino. El Duderino. Hi. This is in Slagnos, Sweden, northern Sweden, or Swedish Lapland. That's the northernmost part. That's the northernmost state of Sweden. So Norway is in that direction, and then its upper bits are here together with Finland. They're joining above there, blocking Sweden's potential border with Russia. So we're kind of near also to that city in Russia called Murmansk. Okay. Yes. No, this is not Canada, Birgit. This is not Canada. We're in Sweden. Okay. And I work in a hotel for this winter season. So they don't have a lot of guests during spring, summer, maybe summer, yes, but not consistently like full. But now the hotel is in full capacity, which is about more than 500 people. And that 500 people are being taken care of round the clock by, from what I understood, is approximately in the neighborhood of about 400 employees. So we are trying to, how to say that, we're trying to provide our guests with like the best experience. Sounds like a corporate jingle. Now we're crossing the street because to avoid more stuff. And we are already near the hotel. So this is our how do you say that, our medical bay, which provides basic care, and also the fire people in case something goes wrong. This is a self-contained community, to be honest. We get our supplies every 3 days, with regards to groceries and everything. Personal orders like from Amazon and all of those other stuff, you have to get it in a wait, I'm trying to turn off this light. Wait, we're trying to turn off that light as we go further. Okay, so we go further as we that's the ice hockey rink. People are playing there at night. Okay, so that's the hotel complex. Wait, I'm going to read some. I live in Bavaria. Oh yeah, hello. Elif is from Turkey and Birgit is from Deutschland. Guten Tag. Okay. Ich Namen Royce. Nein, ich sprechen Deutsch. Bitte Deutsch. Okay, little Deutsch. Ich kann kein Deutsch sprechen. Okay. Basically, what I told Birgit is that I don't speak German, even though I can understand most of it. Though most of our guests here are from Germany as well. What's that? What's that? HK. What's that? HKBC Hello there. Guten Tag. Yeah. Well, this is Guten. This is a very good tag for us. What's today? It's wait, Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch. What's Thursday? Freitag, and then Sonntag, and then Sonntag, or something like that. That's the German weekday. What's Tuesday? Because in Swedish it's like Mondag, Tisdag, Onsdag, Torsdag, Fredag, Lordag, and Sonntag. Instead of tag, we use dag, D-A-G. But some of the words in Swedish are very similar to Deutsch. We have Ausfahrt, Einfahrt. Välkommen will be willkommen as well. Aha. Yes. Wait, I'm reading something. Oh yeah, I know. Yes, I saw that. That's really tragic. That hotel thing. Unfortunately, that hotel is rather big, and I think it's bigger as well. This one is very small, and if I'm not mistaken, if nothing really, hopefully, bad happens, but it's very small. So I'm very sorry about that as well. The one that happened in Turkey, and it happened at night, so the guests were sleeping, and it's very hard to how do you say that? It's very hard to go up and escape emergencies when it's cold. You just cannot simply run out in your pajamas in this kind of weather. I kid you not. Okay, so you need to get dressed, and then getting dressed warmly would take a long time, and fire is notoriously very fast. Okay, we're heading to the lake, so you have to be careful anywhere you go. Please be very careful. Okay, so welcome to the blog again. My name is Royce. Welcome to my little social experiment of trying to find out if I'm mentally, physically, and of course the most important part, financially, would be able to sustain myself here. There's no point of moving here for a year and then go back, because starting all over is very expensive. So that's the hotel. Okay, so it's good for more than 500 people, and then they have this American Indian style TP here, and in the middle of all of this beauty there is a public toilet that is not frozen, and I'm presuming, I haven't really tried it, but I'm assuming there's running water in it as well. This is not going to be the Lapland style sit and drop method, which is graphically exactly the same as what you're thinking. No flushing, and don't look down, because you would see the history of that toilet unfold. So please don't look down. We'll see if this place is we can open. If we look, that's the TP. These are real rocks that were left by the last ice age, which, from what I was told by local people, extend over a mile thick in this part of the world. Okay, imagine that, 2 kilometers tall, as tall as one of those mountains here. Imagine that. That is awesome in a way. And it have crushed. Oh yeah, fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to let you know that because the ice or the glaciers have melted, this part of the world is actually rising, because it's free from the weight of the glacier. Imagine that. it's literally moving upwards about an inch or about 2.5 centimeters a year, going up, okay, not moving left and right. So this is the toilet. We're going to show it to you. I know this is heated, and there you go. It looked like a portalet, but okay, there's, it is a portalet. So you do your business there. There's a heater keeping it warm. And mind you, it's really clean. No smell. There's a ton of tissues there. And you have that. And somebody refills water there. And even a trash can. Oh, very considerate. So that's the toilet in the middle of of all of this beauty. Okay, this would be nice, but unfortunately it's locked. It's a wait, let's see. So people can stay there. I don't know if this is not really like a sauna, but it's like a gazebo, but it's closed. And fortunately, we cannot go inside. It's locked. Even in the snow, you should be very prepared. So toilets there. This one here. Beautiful icicles. Oh, this one can kill you, by the way, in case you... this can stab you. Okay. So I would like to thank also Nike for keeping me warm. Yeah, these are just leather shoes from Nike. That's like high cut. That's the horns are real reindeer, I think. Yeah, okay. And then we're walking towards the lake. And then, as we have seen before, please walk in the marked trail. We're not going to explore too much because I have to go somewhere else. But like I said, I'm going to show you. Besides the car, we haven't met anyone walking. And that's perfectly normal. And guys, if you notice, you can't really see any more tracks, even the marked trails, because this is the plow that clears the route to cross the lake on that other side. The town, the nearest town or village is over there. And because it was snowing already for the last 24 hours, so, and it's not really that heavy yet, but my goodness. So again, welcome. Wait, I'm having a good broadcast to you. Goodbye. Thank you, Elif. Thank you. Stay safe in Turkey. Free from the weight of Family Guy. No, really, I have a family who lives in Stockholm. I have 2 daughters, but they're already big or semi. Well, the oldest one is independent already, and then the younger one is almost super independent. So we might be moving here, the younger one, because the older one is in Germany. She lives there. She's studying law or wants to become a lawyer. We'll see what happens to that one. It might change, hopefully not. I don't know, it's up to her. It's very disorienting if you look down because you don't see any texture. So you remember that movie, The Matrix, the first one, when Keanu Reeves was in a room, empty white room, before the guns keep rolling? It kind of feels like that. Yes. Okay. So that's the lake turns right. Then this is a strip of land up there. On the other side is still a lake. And then that would be what I would assume would be the outlet of the lake, because there's a hydroelectric dam there, a small one, of course, which I have featured yesterday. Okay. The town is over that way, right straight to that one would be, I could see a cell tower, which is hopefully the one that I'm using right now. And then the next biggest place, the biggest place would be going. There's a road going north. So the Northern Lights, ladies and gentlemen, when it's the weather permitting and everything, the conditions are right, we're going to broadcast pretty much here or just outside my cabin and go outside in the lake as well. And then we're going to show you how magical this place is. I know there are some places in the world that has snow. Even in Florida, it was snowing a couple of days or weeks ago. But the combination of all of these things plus the Northern Lights, it's kind of special. Okay? But believe me, everywhere, anywhere you live, it is really beautiful. We just tend to mess it up. Okay. So look at this. We have to go that way now. We have to go back to the hotel. I'm going to get my sauna to sweat a little bit, and it's free for employees. I can go to the sauna every day, even the entire day. I'm going to get dehydrated for sure, but I could. We also have a chiropractor here, which is free, but it's only once a month. But it's really the owners of this hotel are very nice. They're very down to earth, and in fairness, most Swedish companies have a very informal work environment, meaning you could really approach the owner or the boss, the CEO, as anyone could, even from the lowest rank employee can approach the CEO or whoever in charge. Okay, so it's not like in some countries that the owners are surrounded by bodyguards or by their minions, and you will never be able to see them and talk to them. But here, I could talk to the owner. I couldn't even make jokes about the owner. Of course, you do need to extend a certain degree of respect because they're still the boss. But we call our boss here by her first name. So it's like dude. So that's how Swedish work culture here. Rank is not a sign of ego, but it's just a sign of the level of responsibility you are given to execute. So they leave the ego somewhere else, which is very, very refreshing. Just like this beautiful view, ladies and gentlemen. Again, welcome to Royce from Sweden. I'm broadcasting from Lapland, which is the northern part of Sweden, which is also parts of Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia is also called Lapland. Okay, Lapland is inhabited by the original people, which are called Sami or Sani. They're really like if we see tribal people somewhere in the tropics, they would be the opposite people. They are the same, but instead of being in the tropics and sweating, would be their way of life for maybe thousands of years already, because they were the first people to come here. And they didn't come from the south. They actually came from, the latest studies is they actually came from Russia in the northernmost part, and then went southward, colonizing Norway, Sweden, and Finland, or what would be those three countries. And I'm very sure the snow was thicker and the environment was harsher during that time. But they had it good because I'm assuming there are more animals during those times. So there were enough of it to maintain a small population. Because the Sami people here. Uh, they're very few, and when you have very few populations, then it's very hard to sustain it as well. And I mean, look, I've been walking for quite a while now, and we haven't seen somebody walking, which is quite normal in a way. But since it's snowing, it's the equivalent of raining, so people would like to stay at home and stay warm. While I'm the idiot who's walking. No, I'm just kidding. No, because like I said, uh, I have seen something similar like this before in Switzerland, but it's very rare that it happens because it continuously melts. So, but unlike here, when it starts to become winter, then it will start melting sometime March. It's very rare for all of the snow to completely melt during winter. Although the snow is thinner this year compared to previous years because the weather is changing. Aha, okay. Samoyed. If I'm not mistaken, that would be North American breed, like Eskimo, or even, well, I couldn't Google it right now, but it's not from here. Name wise, I know what you're talking about. I would like to have them as well. They're white, they're puffy, but they are not a Swedish breed or a Scandinavian breed. We have a Norwegian forest cat, a Siberian forest cat, and what's the name of the local dog? But there's a local breed dog, but it's in Swedish and I couldn't remember. But I know what you're talking about. Samoyeds are big, fluffy. They look like albino huskies, but with a nicer looking face in a way, because the huskies have this mischievous, naughty kind of look, you know. But they're like dog sled tours here, which cost about $200 per person. Aha. That's not going to happen because I cannot afford that yet. And you know what? It really sounds cool to have like a dog team or a dog sled team. But I heard and saw one nearby, and I have to tell you, yeah, they have this like cutie. Oh no, no, no! I am not really very sure, but it's not related to. I think the Samoyed is like Inuit or something, or Northern Territories like Alaska. Yeah, maybe, but most likely would the probability is much more higher if it's correct from that rather than from here. Okay, but they would be completely at home in this kind of terrain as well. But they have this like adorable, like stuffed toy quality with them. Huskies are very cute as well, but they have this naughty look because of the fur, uh, where the fur is colored fur is growing, isn't it? Yes, they. And imagine if you have a Samoyed, which is often white, running around here. You probably need to put a collar with a GPS because if it stops moving, you won't see it. But you can buy one of those USB colored light things as well, isn't it? Wait, what's your name again? Sugar Stick Mondial. Hey, Sugar Stick. Yeah. I would like to have dogs here, but we have to settle first things first. You know what I mean? Like a house. You could actually, it's not cruel to leave your dog sleep here in the outside, provided that you give them like more or less a proper dog house. It's not cruel, but oh, of course, certain breeds are only allowed, like huskies, Samoyeds. What's the other dog breed sled things? You could do that, but you have to be very considerate because they always bark. So if you have neighbors, then your neighbors are too nice to complain, but it's really annoying as well. Hey, elf! Look where I live. Beautiful. Yes. Yeah, it depends on the dog as well. But you need a double coat dog here, for sure. So Saint Bernards. Oh yeah, Saint Bernards. The Swiss dogs. Saint Bernards. The Bernese could also survive here or do well. Uh, Actually, in these parts of the world, when we talk about dogs, it would be better, the bigger the better. Why? The bigger the dog and the fatter uh, would give it enough insulation and heat to keep it warm for long periods of time. I kid you not, if we let go of a Situ, which is also quite furry, it will not survive here. You understand? Because Situs have only one level of coat. Uh, the other dogs that I mentioned have 2 layers of coat. So they have like this extra jacket it's like wearing a jacket on top of a jacket. Okay. So just like me, I'm wearing 3 layers of clothes, which is already perfectly normal. Some people make fun of like weathers like this. Nay, 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 nay. Wait. Egg. Wait. Nater. Is that Nater? No. Hi. I'm in Sweden, northern Sweden, Lapland, Sweden. The reason why we're talking about dogs is what's her name again? One of our viewers were talking about the Samoyed dog, where it came from, and she thought it's from the Sami people, who is native from here. I'm pretty sure there's a native dog, but it's different name and it's in Swedish, and I'm not really very good at Swedish yet. But I was able to also work and live in Switzerland as well, but in the southern parts, which is the one facing in Italy, which doesn't have enough snow as well. So yeah, hi. Yes. Oh, it's perfectly okay to ask because we have to go there soon. Anyway, so there are wolves here. Wolves, bears, wolverines, and beavers, and pine martens, squirrels, reindeers, and elk. And I think there's a lynx or something like a bobcat loitering around. Wolves don't go up here because there is not much prey for them to concentrate. So wolves are known to live in the central part of Sweden uh, because the weather is a little bit much more warmer and the snow is thick, the less. Because if you're going to chase prey from this part, it's going to be like an epic one. So it's very hard. Uh, yeah, thank you very much, Dater, as well. Hope you keep on in touch as well. We try to blog as much as possible because when I cross the street from that hotel, I'm no longer allowed to use the phone, and we have to follow because, like I said, it's a small world, and this is public broadcasting, so I'm going to get caught red-handed for sure. But my foot is starting to get numb. Okay, so yeah, it's so cool and not so cold. To be honest, it's just about 7, which is not really that cold anymore. Usually the weather here would involve -20. To prove to you, this is cotton, and I'm going to show you. See? Nothing else. See? Okay, yeah. But I wore wool socks just to keep my foot warm because, again, frostbite is real. So this has been Okay, those are like people. It would be nice to have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, uh, and then I go to the sauna, and then we'll take it from there. Unfortunately, I cannot bring it to the sauna, even if I wish I could. But if I go public, if ever I try to sneak, which I have no plans of whatsoever, it's obviously caught red-handed, and it's probably going to say goodbye, and I'll be shipped back to Stockholm, and I don't want to. We already finished the third. We are almost a month on our test of 3 months or 100 days, approximately 100 days of trying to live here. And most of the time, people are when they move here unprepared, depression, loneliness, and people go start doing crazy things. Not the alcoholic crazy, just mentally crazy. Because look, I'm not going to talk in 10 seconds. See, nothing. So it takes a certain personality. This is not an issue about who's better or superior. It's just like people can eat sushi and some people can't, but doesn't make anyone better or superior to each other. You know what I mean? Some people like me like this kind of weather, and some people go crazy seeing blue skies, tropical plants, palm trees, and everything. Pretty much the same but different temperature. You know what I'm saying? Aha! Oh, Elif, I'm very sorry because when it's cold, I'm covering my mouth and my nose because I need to protect my nose for frostbite. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try to speak slowly. That's much better. Okay, but we have to end the blogs very soon. I wish you well. Enjoy your day. Um, Keep in touch. Please, if you have the time, please consider like, commenting, and please subscribe. It would be really appreciated. It doesn't cost you anything to click that like button and probably that notification bell as well. Hey, Nicholas, Nicholas from Norland, which is this part. Home or do, okay? Unfortunately, we're finishing the blog right now, so uh, you keep in touch, Nicholas, as well, okay? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for keeping in touch. Please like and comment, and I see you soon. Okay, tack så mycket from Norrland, Norrbotten.